Good afternoon, people. This is Big Boss Calvin 83. So I wanted to discuss something that I knew for a long time, but I want to elaborate on it. Women find men who are sought after by other women to be more desirable. Study. I'll say that again. Women find men who are sought after by other women to be more desirable. So let's get into it. Okay, now I'm going to start the article because that's not the clip that I'm looking for, right? Okay. Men may believe being in a relationship takes them off the market for single women, but according to a new study, which isn't really new, this can be further from the truth. Apparently, women find men who are sought after by other women to be more desirable, and perceive a man with an attractive romantic partner being as more desirable than a single man. This isn't new. Before I continue, this is social conditioning. This is not in a person's, this is not in a woman's nature to think like this. I don't believe that crap, that women just inherently think like that. It's programming. It's another form of hypergamy, but I will explain later in the article of what I mean. The study, which is published in the online journal Evolutionary Psychology, which is nothing but bullshit, but I digress. We found what we suspected: men look better with other girls want to date them. Female volunteers found men more desirable when they were pictured with an attractive partner when compared to when the men were shown alone. Not only were these men seen as more desirable, they also tend to be viewed more intelligent, trustworthy, harmonious, wealthy, romantic, goal-driven, adventurous, generous, and attractive to the needs of others. Psychology, I think that's short for Psychology Post, reported. That's all bullshit. Because every time I hear that evolution psychology crap, that's another form of brainwashing. And as far as I'm concerned, we as humans is monogamy for us humans is not a natural thing to begin with. That's another form of brainwashing, but I digress. We were initially interested in this topic because of the common phrase you hear young women say: all the guys are taken, which is bullshit. No, they're not. Y'all bitches force us to be alone. But I digress. This phrase assumes that men in relationships are higher quality, explain the researchers, as reported Psych Post. As such, we became more interested in how women perceive men based on the equality of attractiveness of the women whose attention he holds. For the study, the team had 245 female college students gauge the attractiveness of men in photographs. We're going to stop right there. It's funny how they showed only women in their 20s. Excuse me. But they didn't show women in their 30s and 40s and even 50s, so we can have a honest, understanding why this is. But I'm going to continue. For the study, the team had 245 female college students gauge the attractiveness of men in photographs. The men were either shown alone or with an attractive female partner. The researchers suggest that their study shows that their mate selection decisions are not as random as we may think, and instead we are heavily influenced by social factors, which I told you, such as how others view a partner. Still, researchers emphasize that although external factors such as public opinion may initially be important in the human attraction, eventually women will place greater priority in other unobservable qualities such as kindness, generosity, resource, and access. Source: I don't know how you say this person's name, but Radefer CD, Prophet Levia. This is the sources basically. R.P. Hill, S.E. Attractive female partners provide a proxy for unobservable male qualities. The when and why behind human female mate choice, copying evolutionary psychology, 2016. Okay, now I'm going to give you my take. First of all, this is all bullshit and all brainwashing. First of all, the reason why women desire men who are in relationships instead of getting with a single man, because these bitches don't want to put in the fucking work. What I mean by that, many of these bitches, yeah, I'm calling y'all bitches because bitches only do that. If a man's taken, she would not fuck with a man who's taken unless she wants to be in a polygamous relationship with that man where he has more than one wife. But it's funny how women are against polygyny, but they want that same man who fucks with many bitches, many different women, to be monogamous with him. That don't make no sense. Most women, the reason why they desire men who are already taken, who are already in supposed so-called relationships with other women, or just a relationship with the other women. Women want what other women want. But that's social conditioning. Men do not think like this. Men are not conditioned to fuck with another chick. Now, in the way men have been so feminized, yeah, I'm starting to see men have these same female characteristics of psychology thinking. Oh, if a man don't want you, if other men don't want you, then I don't want you, kind of bullshit. And then women got this attitude that, well, other women don't want you, I don't want you either. Instead of thinking for yourself. This is groupthink. This is social conditioning. The reason why many men are alone, because women force many good men that they can have, who are available to them, and they know they can have access to them. But these bitches don't care. They don't care if a man dies alone, because these bitches are selfish as hell. And then you wonder why y'all bitches get attacked, y'all get beat up and raped and killed. I don't have sympathy for women who put themselves in these type of situations. Or, I mean, because women like drama and chaos. That's why they like to fuck with another man's... I'm sorry. The reason why women like to fuck with another woman's man, because they like that drama and chaos. They like that challenge. That's another form of brainwashing. Women want what other women want, because most women desire men who are already in relationships or even married. They want something that's already established. They don't want them to put in the work and build with a man to have that successful relationship, to have that successful family. They want something that's already established, especially if the man got money. Women don't want to put in the work for nothing. They want it right now. They feel entitled to it. Women only want Women desire popular guys because they don't want to, because they want to fit in with the in crowd, fit in with be part of the status quo. It's all nothing more than hypergamy. It's the women like this are opportunists. She's using that. She really don't love that guy. You know, especially if this guy is already taken, because if she cared about men, she would fuck with a man who's single just like her and stay in her fucking lane. She don't care about men. She don't care about that guy. If women don't care if the man's taken or not, it's about what she has to gain. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they're young. Women want what other women want. If a man, if she knows a man is taken, because I had women actually, believe it or not, thought I had a girlfriend. They asked me, "Do you have a girlfriend?" And I'm like, I'm like, no, really? Now, if I would have said yes, they probably would have hit on me more. If I knew better back, if I went back to the time machine and lied and said I wasn't single, I wonder how they would respond. Because many women place men in different categories. They place them in the lover, the provider, oh, the man I can take home to my parents, the family man. You know what I'm saying? Women don't want to put in the work for nothing. They don't want to build a relationship with a man who's already single, with a man that's single, which is beyond me. Women don't want to put in the work to build a relationship with a man. They don't want to. That's why women chase money. Women don't want to deal with a guy who's struggling, who's in school, who's broke, taking a bus, or has a beat up car. You know, used beat up car. They want a man who got a brand new car, paid off. I'm talking about an Aston Martin, a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, a Mercedes-Benz, Porsche. You know, they want a man who got his own house. I mean, I'm not talking about a small house. I'm talking about a house on the fucking hill, a mansion. And she feels so. Instead of getting with a man, let me get with this man who's in his pre-success years, and since I'm in my pre-success years, let's get together. Let's build. Let's be about business. Let me find out what this guy's about. Judge him on his morals and character, and his intelligence. No, they don't do that. Women judge a man. They think a man's smart because he got money. There's a lot of men and women who are fucking dumb as hell that got money. There's a lot of intelligent people who don't have money because they don't fit into the status quo of by the powers that be. They're not going on to get along slaves. Well, I'm just gonna keep it fucking real. Women, in a nutshell, women don't want to put in the work. They don't want to get to, when women are young, from their teens and their early 20s, and even before they turn 30, from their teens and all the way through their 20s, they want what other men. They desire men who got shit, men who are popular, men who have nice cars, men who got their own shit. You know, that got their own. You got making six figures. You know, men who got an expensive house on a fucking hill in suburbia. That's why that's why many younger women desire older men, because of what they have. They don't really love the man for who he is, and then they try to make this man a fucking kid and try to bring him to think like her in a child mindset, which don't make no damn sense. Why don't you just get with a man your own age or younger? It's that you want a man that you can fucking control and manipulate. I'm just gonna keep it real. It's all about hypergamy. Most women, when they're young, don't want to put in the fucking work to get to know a man for who he is. They don't want to build the relationships with a man that's, you know, single and not popular and not part of the status quo and don't got a lot of money and it's not really good looking and don't have status like that. No, they want a man who already made it, who already has it, so they can come up. So when they get tired of his ass, especially, and then rape him in divorce court, take, and if she has kids behind him, take his house, take his car, take all of his assets, take his money, and rape him for alimony. And she got kids by this dude, rape him for child support. So she could be living comfortable, and then she'll bring along that other no good ass dude who don't have money, probably a thug, a fucking bad boy, or even a nice guy who don't have much. She wants to talk to him now, because she don't want to be alone. Now she don't, because she fears being lonely, because she wasted so many years with a guy that she really didn't fucking love. Women, you know what I'm talking about. And you hate it when I talk about stuff like this. And because you know I'm telling the truth. You know, you women are just nothing more than fucking prostitutes at the end of the day. You don't want to build with nothing. You feel you're entitled to shit. That money that you want from that man is not yours. It's his money. The stuff that he has, the cars, the houses, the jet. I mean, his assets, the bank account. That's not your shit. That's his shit. But you feel entitled to his shit because that's what society has brainwashed many of y'all females to be. Gold diggers, prostitutes. It's all about hypergamy. Women do not want to put in the work to build a relationship with a man. Many of y'all women try to change these bad boy whores, these male whores, these fucking thugs, these fucking drug dealers, these fucking gangsters, these fucking bad boys, these rich assholes that treat you like shit most of the time. Let's keep it real. Y'all try to get with these guys thinking that you're going to come up and thinking that you got to catch and thinking that you're going to be popular and be with the in crowd instead of getting with a man who may not be flashy, may not be, I mean, definitely not outcast, not part of the status quo, thinks for himself, beats about himself, self-sufficient, independent, and is productive and goes his own way. Instead of working with him and taking the road less travel, no, you want to be part of the popular people. You want to fit in. It's a high school mentality. That's how girls are in middle school and high school. They think like that. That's where it stems from. The reason why women want what other women want, because they can't think for themselves. They've been programmed not to use critical thinking and common sense. They're told not to love a man for who he is, but love him for what he has, and reject him for what he don't have. Y'all understand what I'm saying, folks? Women, the reason why you got so many women that all the men are taking, that's bullshit. Many men are single because of y'all bitches. Y'all force these good men to be alone. The guy that you used as emotional tampon, the guy that you used as a shoulder to cry on, the guy that listened to your problems, the guy that tried to help you out, the guy that was there for you, that you confided in, even paid your bills at times, even fixed your car or got you a car through his credit, got you that house, that home, when you didn't have nothing to eat, he brought you some food, brought you groceries. That guy that was there for you from day one, that you talked to, you don't give us a chance. The guy that saved you out of your bullshit and poor decisions, you treated that guy like shit. You play mind games and play with his emotions and feelings. You know, you cried on this show to talk about, oh, men treat me like shit, and then blah, 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 blah. And all these guys use me. I can't find a good man. We need to have more men like you. If that's the case, well, I wish I could. And then you lie to this guy and say, oh, you'll find a nice girl one day. Bitch, get the fuck out of here with that lie. If you recognize a good man and you saying you can't find a good man, but you're talking to a good man right there that you're using and exporting for your own benefit, selfish benefit that is, but you don't want to date him because he's not a desirable, because he's not popular, he don't got a lot of money right now, he's not established. Oh, but y'all same females, after you get used and abused by the thug, the bad boy, the jerk, and chasing these rich guys, especially these rich older males who treat you like shit and treat you like a fucking kid, don't respect you really. After you get burnt and come out of these abusive relationships and come out of these toxic relationships, then 10 to 15 years later, now you are 20 years old in your 20s. Now you're 30, 35, 40 years old in your mid 30s to early 40s. Or late 40s. Now you want a nice guy, that guy that you dismissed, that you should have got with back in high school, that back in college, back when you were 25. The nice guys that you shitted on and used and abused and dismissed, and you were rude, mean, stuck up, disrespectful, nasty, condescending. You deliberately took pleasure in hurting that man's feelings, and you used that guy. You played with his emotions and feelings. Now all of a sudden, now you're a certain age, especially if you got kids Now you want a good man all of a sudden. And then you wonder why some of you women get killed by some of these men out here. You wonder why there's so many crazy men out here. Well, bitches, you create these crazy ass guys. These guys used to be nice guys, now they turn into bad guys. You did that. It's your fucking fault at the end of the day. Then when this guy, you know, gets sick and tired of being used and having his feelings hurt by you saying women, then you said, fuck that. I'm gonna step outside the community. I'm gonna date outside my ethnicity, or I'm gonna get a passport and meet some foreign women who appreciate a good man, who respect a good man, who know how to treat a good man. Then y'all get mad and call him weak. Say, oh, you can't handle a strong woman. Why you want to date a foreign woman? Or why you want to date a woman of a different ethnicity? You got some self-hate issues. No. That's not always the case. You have issues. Some woman hurt you. You need to get over it and let it go. No. We shouldn't. No, we're not going to let it go. Because you hurt us badly. We would never tell y'all to let it go. If you abused and had your feelings hurt constantly, you can't let it go. But you're going to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Oh, you're weak. Or you're gay. You can't handle a strong woman. Oh, well, you should like me for me. You should love me unconditionally. Fuck, shut the fuck up, bitch. You didn't like me for me. You didn't love me for who I am. You didn't love me unconditionally. Oh, when I didn't have shit. Oh, you didn't give me the time of day. Now that I made it, now that I came up. Oh, now you want me, bitch. It don't fucking work like that. You should have stayed in your life. You should have got with me when I was on the come up, and we should have built something. But no, you wanted it right now. You wanted something for nothing. You try to get over. And now you old and lonely. Oh, you're old and lonely with fucking cats. And now you want to shame me and say, well, I need a man to take care of my kids. No, bitch, you should have picked the right guy. You should have picked that nice guy that you fucking dismissed. That you just didn't give him the time of day. I mean, I've seen countless women, man. I look back at my life. Women notice I exist, but they acted like I didn't exist. They didn't acknowledge me. And other nice guys, you know, you saw us every day, but you didn't want to give us the time of day because we wasn't popular. We wasn't the athlete. We wasn't the bad boy. We wasn't the fuck. We wasn't the pretty boy. Y'all women are shallow as fuck. And then when a man gets sick, when a nice guy, a good man, I'm talking about a good man here, gets sick and tired of the fucking games. Y'all women cry up and bitch about men playing games, but y'all play the most games. But y'all don't. But every time we talk about this sensitive subject, y'all want us to shut up and suffer in silence to make you feel comfortable because you don't want to be held accountable for your actions. When a man says, "Fuck this, I'm not dealing with American women no more. American women, free case, don't get it twisted. American women." Then y'all want to say, oh, we're weak, or you just want a woman that you can walk all over. What's wrong with that anyway? No, we don't want a woman where you can walk all over. We want a woman to respect us and appreciate us and value us and see that our lives matter, that men's lives matter too. Our feelings matter too. Stop thinking about your fucking self. And don't give me that you're a strong woman. No, you're not. If you were fucking strong, you would not be a fucking hoe. You would not be prostituting yourself and trying to get something for nothing. You wouldn't be fucking sleeping around trying to fuck your way up to the fucking top if you were strong and so damn smart and more mature than a fucking man. And intelligent. A man doesn't have to be intelligent to attract a fucking woman. Stop lying. Because most of y'all bitches can't even hold a fucking conversation. But you want a smart man. The only time you want a man who's fucking smart when it comes to kissing your ass and playing your mind games, which is not really intelligence, and when it comes to making fucking money. You don't have to be smart to make fucking money. It's all about talent and skill. Okay? Most of the time. But you women don't want to listen. And then you will say, then when a man doesn't want to take care of you, when you're like over 35 years old, or even 30 years old, or you're 40 years old, when your looks has diminished, when you're not as attractive like you were when you were in your fucking teens and your fucking 20s, then you want to shame us and call us weak, call us gay. Oh, or you say, or you're gonna say a man has, just because a man wants to date outside his ethnicity or get with a woman of a different culture than he has, that doesn't make him a weak, or say he wants a fucking doormat. Or if you want to get with a younger woman who is not on that bullshit, then you mad and saying, oh, you want a kid that you can fucking control. What the fuck you were doing? Some of you women, we can say the same thing. Some of you older women who want to fuck with younger guys, you didn't want to fuck with younger guys when you were in your 20s. You refused to date a guy who was a year younger than you, or 2 years younger than you, or younger than that. But now you're 40 years old. Now you want to chase younger dick, and you want to make it like the end thing. But if a man chases a younger chick, a younger attractive woman, he just wants to dominate her. And I'm like, y'all women are such fucking hypocrites, because y'all the same bitch who are fucking with older men who especially got money and shit. Now that you're not wanted by. Now since you passed your prime years and now no man wants you, basically, at any age, now you mad as hell and you fucking bitter because you made piss poor choices. Women, you need to take personal responsibility for your fuck ups. And it's like I'm tired of men, especially men of color, especially so-called black men, being the loser's choice. We gotta take up everybody else's garbage of females. Most of you women don't want nice guys, especially if he's a man of color. Especially if he's not the stereotype. Positive, negative. Many of you women make poor choices. Many of you women are selfish. Many of you women like to say, I ain't gonna fuck any old body, but you fuck with drug dealers, thugs, bad boys, ballers, gay ass males, rich guys. You let them treat you like shit, and you give up the pussy. Men who are male whores, pretty boys, and then you complain. And then when you catch a nasty venereal disease or STD, it's the man's fault when it was your fucking fault for being a fucking whore. Why would you fuck a man who fucks around with many different women, and especially if he got baby mamas all over the goddamn place? What makes you think you couldn't change this man whore into being a monogamous partner? But instead of getting with a man who was already monogamous or was already a nice guy, wanted to just get with one woman in his life. But you didn't give him a fucking chance. You forced him to be alone because you were selfish and evil. And then you wonder why rapes happen. Then you wonder why you get beat up. And then you wonder why certain men kill women, go over the edge. Because you create these guys and you say, he was crazy. No, you made him crazy. You used to be a nice guy. I remember some women saying, some women on my Facebook page, because I post the stuff that I post or talk to stuff that I talk about on YouTube, said, Calvin, you used to be a nice guy. What happened? You happened. Y'all women you make these nice guys turn into bad guys. Okay? Y'all create this shit. You got so many single guys out here, but you don't want them because they don't got money. They ain't pretty. When a man's not supposed to be fucking pretty in the first goddamn place. He don't have status. He ain't popular. But you want a man to be independent and think for himself. They don't work that way, bitch. Get with a man who's independent. Most guys who are self-efficient and think for themselves aren't going to group think. They're not going to follow the trends. But you wouldn't want to follow the trends thinking that you're going to get ahead in society. You just use men so you can get over. And thinking that you're going to get that top male. And that doesn't happen. Stop believing in that evolution shit. That animal kingdom bullshit. Life so much heck, it was not in a woman's nature or in a man's nature to create your own fucking killer. God damn. I didn't mean to rant like this, but reading this stuff just pisses me off. Most of you women act like this is not a new study. You women have been programmed. I'm tired of hearing women say, well, since you didn't cheat on me and other women don't want you, I don't want you. Since you don't have a girlfriend, I don't want to fuck you. You should not be trying to pursue a man who's already got a girlfriend. Now, if this man got problems in the relationship and he's trying to hit on you, you should tell him, hell no, you ain't gonna either you or either is her or me. Y'all don't do that. Now, if you believe in polygamy, and you're about building a strong independent family, building a strong legacy, that's totally different. But a lot of you women hate polygamy, but y'all support the gay agenda. But you want men to be monogamous, but it's okay for you to sleep around. I mean, and it kills me about a lot of women. It's like, you will force a guy, you will deny a man love and sex, but at the same time, after you done whoring around, then you want to act like a guy. You want to fuck with different women, but a lot of you women want to do the same thing, fuck with different men. Then all of a sudden, you want a nice guy. After 10 years later, and some of you women, even one woman said, I remember one woman when my mom was talking to this other woman, and she said she was a prostitute and she slept with a lot of men, like 200 men, and she said right now she's looking for a man to settle down with, and she hopes that he's a virgin. Are you fucking serious? You mean to tell me that you fuck with all these different guys, you deny all the nice guys all the pussy and love, you deny them your pussy, but now all of a sudden, now you reach a certain age, now you want a good man to take care of you and your kids, and you want them to be safe. You want them to be a virgin, because chances are, he ain't gonna be out there. You don't want a man who's out there like you are out there, because you don't want to catch no diseases or nothing, and you don't want a man to have kids. You don't want him to have no baby mamas, but your baby mama. That shit is crazy. I don't understand why many of you women put yourselves in these situations. See, this is what happens. This is why I hate feminism for fucking passion. The powers that be have brainwashed y'all women to be idiots. Y'all smarter than this. I know y'all smarter than this. My advice to y'all women: get with the good man first. Don't assume just because the guy is a lame and he's boring because he don't do dumb shit that he's not a fucking catch. That nice guy, that good man that you perceive to be boring and unexciting and spontaneous, he can be the most adventurous motherfucker out there. Excuse me. He can be a freaking bed if you give him a chance. You need to ask men questions. Talk to them about sex. There's nothing wrong with talking. Be honest and upfront of what you're feeling. Just be honest with men. Stop playing these mind games, women. Tell the truth. Ask him what his beliefs are, what he feels. Ask him about certain men, why they do what they do. And you need to tell the truth about why women do what they do. We need to have a dialogue. Stop playing these games. There's a lot of nice guys who can love you, take care of you, care for you, and marry you, want to have a family with you, but you got to give us a chance. You got to be open-minded. Stop being so close-minded and selfish. You say, I ain't going to fuck any old thing, but you do fuck any old thing. But you just don't want to. You want to fuck with guys who are part of the status quo, who are desirables, and usually these guys are no good ass males that you fucking complain about. How about you have realistic standards? Give him a man who has morals, integrity, good character. But you gotta have good character, morals, and integrity, and intelligence your damn self. You know what I'm saying? A man who can think for himself, have a stimulating conversation. But you better know how. But you women, you better know how to know. You women better know how to hold a conversation, to have a stimulating conversation with a man. Y'all need to lead the conversation sometimes. Stop talking about reality TV shows. Stop talking about your ex-boyfriend who is no damn good. Stop talking about your fucking baggage all the damn time. If you got issues like that, you need to see a therapist. Really. Stop talking about what you saw on Basketball Wives, what you saw on Love and Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? Just stop y'all talk about dumb shit, but you want a man who's intelligent and but y'all want to talk about what you saw in the latest soap operas and read the latest romance novel and articles. That's fucking fake. That's fucking fake and bullshit. You want to be a real man? Stop wearing hair extensions. Stop wearing weaves. Stop wearing wigs. Stop wearing fake eyelashes and fake eye color, fake eye contacts, fake nails and fake fingernails and toenails. You know what I'm saying? Stop getting plastic surgery. Stop altering your body. Stop getting boobs implants and butt implants. Be natural. If you want a natural man, want a man who's pure, and honest and has a good heart, you need to be like that too. Stop being so damn shallow, superficial, and artificial and fake. A lot of you women need to be honest with yourselves. Y'all need to think for yourselves. Give that guy a chance. Get that nice guy. That guy that you said you want a nice guy. Get with a nice guy. How about you approach your man? How about you talk to a man and ask how he's fucking doing? There's nothing wrong about that. Goose's mindset that he has to chase you. That you don't want to chase no man, but you want him to chase you. Fuck all that bullshit. Stop chasing. Get with a man that wants to be with you. Why does he have to chase you when you don't fucking want him to begin with like that? Because you want his attention? My goodness. Nobody should chase nobody. Everybody should be real and bring something to the goddamn table and be blunt and honest with themselves. If you are anti-feminist, say I'm an anti-feminist. If you don't believe in abortion, okay, you don't believe in that shit. I'm just saying, I'm just bringing out examples. If you believe in the traditional way, be honest, say I believe in the traditional way. If you believe in the New Age way, you believe in the New Age way. But I'll tell you this. The New Age way ain't fucking working for y'all. Feminism ain't working for you. Y'all need to go back to the basics and think what I'm telling you. And that's all I gotta say. I gotta go. I'm out. Peace.